Hi, so I just got back from the library. I just dropped off the books like in my last video that I wrapped up, and I got some new books to show you. So that's what we're doing today. Woo! So first off, I picked up The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey, which is a science fiction aliens invade the planet apocalyptic style novel, which seems really great. I've heard everyone talking about it. The new one comes out soon, so I'm excited about this. It is quite long. I did not realise how long it was. In the hardback it looks deceptively not short, but just average, whereas it is quite long. But I do like aliens and invasions and apocalyptic fighting for your life stories. So essentially, pretty much all that I know about this book other than alien apocalypse is that there have been 4 waves so far that have of attack coming from the aliens, and this chronicles the 5th wave. Dung dung dung! Woo! Smart car, knowing things, yay! No. But this looks really good. Also, person on the cover that looks surprisingly like Katniss. Just vaguely got the hair going, but it's probably a boy. What's the bet? No, it has a ponytail. Probably a girl. Mildly girlish figure. And yeah, I'm excited. And then I have Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. This is the first in a trilogy or series. I don't know if that has a name or if it's just the Fallen Kingdoms series. But this is apparently good for fans of Game of Thrones. And I'm a fan of Game of Thrones, and it's essentially young adult fantasy and follows lots of characters and all that kind of good things. It's about all I know. But it sounds amazing, and so I want to read it. And then I have Unwind by Neil Shusterman. This is a science fiction dystopian in which unwanted children, before they turn 18, can be harvested for body parts. And some people don't want to be harvested for body parts, essentially. Which sounds really interesting, and I think I'm gonna read this, because it looks good. And then I picked up The Assassin's Curse by Cassandra Rose Clarke, which is the first in a duology. I don't know if it's got a name, but these books were published through Strange Chemistry, which has since been shut down, which is sad, and brought my attention to this book, which looks really interesting, and I really want to read it, and it's quite short, so it's going to be great. And yes. And finally, I picked up The Kingdom of Little Wounds by Susan Kokel. I'm going to go with that. This is a historical fantasy from my awareness. It also looks a little bit like a Sleeping Beauty retelling, kind of. It mentions needles and pinpricks is where I'm thinking, but maybe it's not. I've heard this has definitely got mature content, and it received both praise and a little bit of criticism for that. I think like it got kind of shocked some people, from what I remember, but it looks really, really pretty. Red spine, like, oh, gorgeous. I'm pretty sure it even has, maybe not, thought it might have had a material bookmark, but I don't think so. But anyway, this looks great, and I'm excited to read it, but it is also very long, so yes. But I'm really into fantasy at the moment. Let's hope it continues. So this is the stack of books that I picked up from the library today. It is quite short, but I don't have that many more coming in. I've pretty much got most. I think I have about 9 more. Well, 2 that I've already hauled. I had to take back because somebody else was wanting to read them, and I got to the end of my borrowing period without having read them, but I will be getting them back, so I probably won't rehaul. I'll just wrap them up at the time. So I have about 7 more that I'm expecting to come in. But that is it. And otherwise, I don't even know if I'm going to get through all these by the end of October, but fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. So yeah, that's these. I'm really excited about all of these ones, as I am really excited about everything, really. It's a difficult life I lead. Okay, I will be seeing you next time, probably very soon, with another wrap-up or a tag video or something. So I will see you then, and have a great time reading, because I'm going to have a great time reading all these wonderful things. Bye!